Hello guys, I'm giving you a quick little tutorial on how to get some good OBS settings. Firstly, you want to go to settings obviously and put in your preferred language. For me that's going to be English, nothing else you need to do here. Encoding, first you want to make sure you're not using CBR. Put your encoder as times 264, no idea what that means, just leave it like that. You want your max bitrate, it can be anywhere between 3000 or 5000, but like you might as well just put 3000, 3500 if you've got a good computer, but I wouldn't put it on 5000 because it might make it, it might not make it good, so it's just not worth taking the risk. Bitrate you want 128, and you just want to keep all this the same unless you want to mess around with it. You might be better than this than me, probably are because I'm rubbish. Right, file output, unless you're doing a live stream, which I can make a video on if you want. You want to put it on file output only if you're just recording a video, and what the hell is that? Right, and if that's probably going to say FLV if you haven't edited this before. Browse, type in 1, then make sure it's on MP4 file, then save. Then you want to get rid of that little one there, and then you're done. You want to make sure your replay buffer is 1 second. That can't be edited, that's just depending on how fast your computer is, and leave that. Video, yes, obviously I want to apply my changes. You need to apply your changes to everything, otherwise that'd be stupid. Right, put your graphics card in. If you've done that, it's just, it's hard to explain, but just, if there should only be one coming out. If there is, only be two if you've got two different graphics cards. And you've got to know something about computers if you've got two graphics cards. Right, so if you want to check your resolution, then what I recommend is use a website called whatismyscreenresolution.com. That will be linked in the description, and that shows 1920 by 1080. So you want to put 1920 by 1080. Now for your recording quality, this is what your recording quality is. For me, I'm going to put it as 1920 by 1080. And that's the max quality you can do on usually. Well, you can do 4K, but you can't do anything better with this. If you wanted 720 or 360p or 480, then it's pretty obvious. Look at the end one. It depends how fast your computer is and how good you want the thing is. If your computer's fast enough and you want to put it on 60 FPS because that is like, it just looks a lot smoother. Audio, yes, I would like to apply the changes. Audio, you're just going to put it on default. That's your computer's audio. If you've got something plugged in, blah, blah, blah. Headset microphone, this is for your microphone if you're going to be recording with your microphone. If you haven't, then just put disable. Like, if you're going to be a voiceover channel or something using your recording editing thing, then you're going to leave it as disable. And then if your computer's got a microphone that you like using, which you really be surprised if you do, you wouldn't put in default, but you want to put it on the microphone that you're using, what you've got plugged into your computer. For me, that's this, so I'm going to do that. If it's not appearing, try reinitializing and opening settings again. You just want to keep all that the same. Hotkeys, that's a personal preference. Do whatever you want. I can't be bothered to do that. I'm a lazy person. You'll find that out. Add for advanced. This is the last bit. Right. Keep all that the same. Right, depending on how fast your computer is, you can do like very super fast. You want to try and put it on faster as long as you've got an alright computer. And super fast and ultra fast, like you've got some sort of amazing gaming rig. But I recommend very fast if you've got a pretty decent computer. Encoding profile, just leave that the same. Use CFR, you want to use CFR. And you want to uncheck all of this. And leave that on 20 and same. And then there's nothing else you need to do here. And you can mess around with that, make that a bit better, but as long as you're happy with your audio, that's fine. And that is about it, guys. See ya! Remember to subscribe, and goodbye.